Many people think that calisthenics just makes your body better, either more muscle, more strength, but in reality, that's such a tiny part of it. It literally changes your entire life. I started calisthenics 4 years ago, but really got into it around 2, and it was a way for me to release and use the energy that I had productively, right? Because I was focused, basically all my energy so far was on school, and really that left me with a lot of unspent energy that I would then use for scrolling on YouTube or in another unproductive way. But calisthenics was really the first thing that allowed me to use this energy productively, in a way that would help me. And it really blew up the idea in my brain that I could be spending more time doing something that actually mattered for my future. In doing calisthenics, I wanted to obviously get bigger and stronger, and I wanted attraction and respect from other people, right? So when I started, I trained the basics, right? I trained push-ups, I trained dips, and it was awesome, right? I was making good strength and muscle gains. But again, after 2 years, I kind of got bored, and I found the planche, which was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. It was unique. It took a lot of strength, and I knew that before I left this earth, I would planche. That was the vow I made to myself. So it's been 2 years of hard training since then, right? Not just planche anymore, but also handstand skills and pull skills. And the first major improvement I saw when I did this was my self-confidence increased, right? And you'd expect it to, but I was kind of dumb and I didn't really notice it for a while. But basically, as time went on, my automatic thoughts, which were the ones I wasn't manually thinking, they would just pop into my head randomly, they started going, shifting to more positively, because I was making progress in skills that I knew not a lot of people were making. So I was proud of myself, but it also made myself think more positively, automatically, right? And that was an awesome feeling to have, because having negative thoughts is not a fun thing, right? I still have them from time to time, but I think I've made major improvements to this because I'm training the planche, which is something I really enjoy doing, but it's also something that's difficult enough to where it doesn't feel like it's easy or like anyone could do it, right? And it really improved my mental health a lot. The other thing was it made my days a lot more meaningful, right? Because I had something I was working on finally after 15 years of being on this earth. This was the first thing that I really enjoyed doing with this passion, and it felt amazing, I would spend a couple hours almost every day doing something I loved, which made my waking up a lot easier because I knew I got to work out today. It made my diet goals a lot easier because I knew I had to stay healthy so I could keep performing for the planche. And you could see it really connected with a lot of different things that I was struggling on before, and it made them a lot easier because I had the motivation to keep doing them or to keep improving, and that felt amazing. It also took a few hours, right, from the driving to the park or to the setting up and all the resting and stuff. It takes a while, right? Even driving home and picking up some after workout fruit at the store, that was very fun. I stopped doing that, but that was a really good part of it. But yeah, so obviously it doesn't have to take hours, right? You can just do it at home. You can add supersets to make it short. It could be a 20-minute workout. But me, 2 years ago, especially in the summer when I started, I had nothing else to do, so I just made it as long as possible, right? And yeah, that was again, one of the first things that gave my days meaning and joy, you know? Because, like, yeah, there's hanging out with friends, there's doing all these fun stuff, like scrolling, I guess. But, you know, you wouldn't wake up excited for that. Well, for the friend thing, you might. But for what I was doing, which is nothing, basically, I was not waking up each day excited for what was to come, right? Because, yeah. Yeah, so as I mentioned before, it also motivated me to try other hard things because I knew I could make progress in them if I was actually trying, which I saw from the planche. So stuff like YouTube and keeping a clean diet. Those were two things that I don't think I would have started without calisthenics. So I've met some awesome people through calisthenics as well, right? I met this one guy and we started our channels at around the same time. So we've been having this kind of race or competition, I'd say, like a friendly competition. And it's been super fun to just like grow alongside each other. And he's been doing like really well, like in the past few weeks. And it's been really nice to see. And I am proud of you if you're seeing this. I'll leave his channel in the description if you want to check it out. But other than that, I've met awesome people in the gym and just when I'm working out at a park, right? Because people see what I'm doing, which I don't know, it's not a good or bad thing, but some people ask me about what I'm doing and like when I started, my story, stuff like that. But I've also met a lot of people that are doing what I'm doing. Like I met a guy from, I think it was a circus guy, and he was doing some crazy like hand balancing stuff, and it was very cool. He taught me the elbow stand, which I'd never done before, and he showed me what that could turn into, like the tiger bend push-up or something. I don't know what it was. I'll leave a video up if I remember. But yeah, I've had some great conversations with people about like their stories, and it's just allowed me to get a lot more comfortable talking to strangers. And I think that's such a understated benefit in calisthenics that I haven't really seen much before. So calisthenics truly changed my life. In this video, I tried to talk about things that you wouldn't really find in other videos, and I hope I did that okayly, right? I didn't talk about the muscle, the strength, because that's what everyone knows, right? Everyone knows that when you exercise, you get muscle, you get strength, and that's like a commonly known thing. But what I tried to mention today was the things that aren't commonly known. So I hope I did that. If you're interested in improving your calisthenics and gaining a lot better progress, right? If you're stuck, then I offer calisthenics coaching. And if you're interested, I'll leave that in the description as well. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, do the algorithm stuff, I guess. So yeah.